Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to another crystal opening commentary by Victor. Hoping he doesn't spoil his crystal opening, quite literally. Victor, I have no idea what you sent over, but you already got 5-star Dr. Doom and Omega Red, and that's pretty exciting. But you also have a lot of opportunities for an improvement to your roster, shall we say? Unless you want to take that King Groot to rank 5, you know, BOP. Like that. Alright, so we are checking out Science and Mystic Duels. Wow, 7 of each. That's so much hoarding. This is just really fascinating in terms of so much, including data. 7 Science, 7 Mystic. Okay, here we go. It is ready to go. And we are looking for God tier and beyond God tier champs. And that is the opposite of everything we were looking for. That is the Netflix should have been canceled, but not on Netflix, but definitely in the game, Daredevil. You know, when people talk about champs that need to be buffed, I don't know why they don't bring up him more. I just don't. All right, here we go. Crystal number 2. Let's see what this has in store. This was just so many months worth of hoarding. Unbelievable amount of hoarding. And Massacre, one of my favorite skilled champs, and that is a new champ for him as well. That is a very good pull. So congratulations on that. Victor. Sometimes I call it like being crystal shy, where people they'll start pulling a crystal in the reel, and then they'll kind of say, just kidding. It's kind of what's happening here. All right, here we go. Crystal number 3. Survey says, cross them bones. It is a crossbones. All right, wow. Second dupe. That's one of those champions that makes my underrated list when people ask, Prof, what champions do you think are the most underrated? I just think Crossbones kind of gets lost in the shuffle, but he does have some very unique utility that comes in handy from time to time. Of course, so does the original Ronin. I really enjoy using that guy to spam the special one and stun lock opponents when they have 1,000 buffs on them, sometimes in the uncollected monthly quest boss. It's been a while, though, since that's been the case where I'm like, all right, he needs to be brought in. Colossus is one of those champs that went from the top meme tier to one of the best champions in the game. And I have seen just crazy damage video after crazy damage video of Colossus. And so, you know, this is really solid. This is an opening that I would be just happy with this batch 7, and there's still 3 left. And you just got back-to-back Colossus. Are you the real Man of Steel, Victor? I know that's technically a DC reference, but I'm just saying. What are the odds of that? I mean, this is why you go for this crystal. Because if there is a champion that you happen to be targeting, or you could even not be targeting, but you're still going to use them once you get them, you're going to have a much better drop rate to land on that champion. Now, in the grand scheme of things, it could still be about 2%, but 2% compared to 0.4% is still 500% better. And he's wreaking havoc on a Black Panther Civil War sandwich. I can count on exactly one finger the amount of times I've said that in a crystal opening commentary, so here you go. Victor, you've got to be pretty happy with this opening so far. Double Colossus, too, is really awesome. Back to back. Colossus has entered the chat. Maybe that should be the title of this video. Colossus has entered the chat. That'd be kind of fun. Speaking of fun, the first time that I heard that Night Thrasher came into the game, I was like, is this adult content? Is this an internet phrase? Thrashing the night? But then I just realized that he skated by being bored. Double Colossus. He has entered the chat. I think it'd be fun to title something like that. Every crystal opening has a story. So we have, golly, 200,000 plus crystal shards for 3 different dual class. I mean, all 3 days. This was planned out so well. So well. All 3 days. All 6 classes represented in these 3. Victor, I applaud your hoarding skills, man. I could not hoard 200,000 plus 5-star shards for this. And I was getting really excited about Void, and then Fathead appeared. Look at that guy spinning around in his chair. Must be a good motor. Congratulations on that. That is one awesome looking champ. I think he's kind of underrated. He's certainly an auto block MVP and auto fight MVP, I should say, because his auto block means that auto fight can make him last longer when you're in need of a champ to auto fight. Ant-Man is a champ that is coming up small, quite literally, but when you don't have him before, I mean, a new champ is a new champ. So, wow. 200,000 plus 5-star shards. And the Book of Luke has found a cage. And is that a first-time awakening of Mr. Luke Cage? It is. Okay? He becomes even more valuable with that awakened ability. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the indestructible mental health insurance that you have, especially if you're fighting somebody like Hyperion that can quickly go to a special 3. All right, 4 of these left. 4 of these left. We are already so many crystals. And Dr. Doom, yes! I was so worried it would stop, but then again, I know he already has a 5-star Dr. Doom because it's one of his 2 565 champs. Is that max Sig? No, but hey, Sig 115, not bad. That'll help your prestige, bud. And that is, I think, the first time I have seen Doom land in this crystal in... I've got to be doing at least about 10 of these commentaries by now, but you know what sucks is that it's the person that didn't technically need him, right? Like, it's people who are hunting Doom and they can't get him once. And of course, if you go from Doom, you got to go to Satan's sister, Thor Jane Foster. You got to make it such a well-rounded pool. Yikes. All right, 2 more. 2 more. And another century of disappointment there. But you got Dr. Doom, you know, like, I can't feel bad. I've just commentated too many of these. We had 17 shots for Dr. Doom, and I don't even remember him being in the reel when it slowed down once. It was just painful. It was just painful. R.I.P. to that summoner. All right, here we go. Last one. And Quake? Yes, look at that reel. Red Hulk, Quake, or Captain America Infinity War, 3 of my favorite champs in the game. And is that a first-time dupe of Quake? No. All right, well, you better Quake and shake that next rank 5. All right, you got Quake and you got Dr. Doom. And you awakened your Luke Cage for the first time. That's a really solid batch of 7. That is a better batch of 7 than the batch of 17 that we commentated on this channel this week. All right, last batch of 7? Question mark. Sure. All right, so in this, you got to be thinking about the usual suspects. Warlock. Did I say Warlock? Warlock, Hyperion, Guillotine 2099, Corvus, Captain Marvel movie. All in play. And Sentinel is up there too. Does he have a Sentinel? No. That always seems to help with most variant content. Not sure about variant 5, but Sentinel is typically a variant all-star. Variant MVP. Variant Hall of Famer. All right. Here we go. And Captain Marvel movie does stop and land. That's amazing. That's a screenshot nominee. And right on cue. Got the screenshot, Victor. Colossus entered your chat. Then Dr. Doom. Now Captain Marvel. You have had crazy good luck, Victor. I don't know how you feel about your opening, but if you didn't feel good about it now, you should feel good about it. Because I have seen so much worse. So much worse this week. And speaking of worse, that 1980s wrestling-looking dude, Mr. Champion, looks like he just won that title belt. Enters the chat, first-time champion. So, you know, there's that. More arena points, more reason to get points in a level-up event, though 5 stars and 6 stars in the level up event should be worth way more than they are. Still skewed to 4 stars. So is really the arena milestones. All right, well, 5-star Nihilus, another new champion. Taking off a couple champions in terms of game changers, but you're just looking for one of the god tiers out of 7, and you already got Captain Marvel movie, so you're already playing with house money. And speaking of not house money, it's OG Iron Man. And if you told somebody that they land on OG Iron Man, they knew nothing about the game, I'm sure they'd be like, wow, that's so exciting, congratulations. And then you have to explain to them that they're really not good, especially not in 2020. Maybe they were okay when people were starting out and didn't know how to use certain functions of the game. I remember the first time that I saw somebody dex in a special one of Iron Man, just a special one. And I thought they were like a wizard. I had no idea you could do that for years. What? Captain Marvel movie has also entered the chat twice? Unbelievable. For Colossus and Captain Marvel movie to be the 2 champs that you land on twice in this opening, just statistically should almost be impossible. Well, now I can't do the Colossus because Captain Marvel movie. I'm just going to have the question. And for my 2 cents, the answer is 100% yes. Was it worth it to hoard 200,000 5-star shards for this? 100%. 100% worth it. It was absolutely the right decision, Victor. And you got Victor Von doomed, just like you got Victor Von happy. What the heck does that mean? Nobody knows. I don't know. Yeah, double Captain Marvel movie screenshot. 100% worthy of your screenshot. And then we've got 6 stars and a featured 5-star. This thing just has it all. It is just loaded with extra crystals. All right, well, maybe you can pull one of the missing God tier champs that you didn't pull here. Like Hype. Hype would be great to pull here. I'm hyped up for that. Medusa, Captain America Infinity War. Emma. Of course, my new bae that I'm still hunting for, Black Widow, Deadly Origin. That'd be awesome. And you get none of the above. You get Kabam, Mike's Lover, Cyclops. You just got 2 Captain Marvel movies. Can't really feel bad about this. It's funny that he's in there because that's like one of only 18% of champions that are even considered misses, and you happen to land on him. But whatever. Your luck is off the charts in this opening, and you should be thankful. Just laying that out there. All right. Final 2 crystals, you'd think? 2 6 stars? Months and months of hoarding. The 5 stars have gone, at least in my eyes, way better than you probably thought the best case scenario would have been. And so now, how does this end? Normally, it ends with a couple of average 6 stars. Not champions that are the worst, and not champions that are the best. Think about champions like Cable, for example. You'll land on him and you'll think, okay, whatever. And Old Man Logan is not the champion we're landing on. It is a warrior that is way too civil for my comforts. He shields you from progressing. And that is a champion that needs a buff. Needs like a damage buff. I like his power drain on his special too. And I like the way he's designed. I always have to give Kabam credit. Even if a champion isn't the most useful for damage or utility, they're still beautifully designed. But a 6-star Civil Warrior, I don't know anybody that's going to be like, oh my gosh, forget the double 5-star Captain Marvel movie. I got 6-star Civil Warrior. I just became rich with happiness and excitement. All right, Comeback Domino. That'd be rich with happiness and excitement. And instead, it is a World War II era Captain America. Well, those are 2 of the worst 6 stars that you will see back to back, and a total waste of shards. But the 5-star luck, Victor, is so good still that I would be very happy if I were you. So congratulations. What a mega crystal opening to commentate. This is going to take absolutely forever to upload to YouTube with my internet. But if you're watching this, that means it was successful. So Victor, thanks again for the submission. Wow, what a start to today for the crystal opening commentary series.